Yeah, greetings, my people. Sometimes in life you find yourself being attacked by people and you wonder why. And sometimes it's the very same people that you take out of dungeon, the same people who you try to rehabilitate, the same people you try to give the best that you have, the same people you want to put on a pedestal, the same people you want to let people recognize that they should be recognized. And then finally, these people become your enemy because of no wrong that you have done to them, but because of the things that they have within themselves from long ago that is not alright. The same people who you ushered like a baby become your enemy because they are competing with you. But when God blesses you, it's a different thing. And at times it happens this way when you're not demonic and your presence is angelic. Demons are agitated with your presence, and there's a saying that says when people when people when people are in other words, when planting is ready to die, it shoots. And that is when you see they raises their ugly head against you and they do things that you're wondering if it's the same person that you knew from the Genesis, that has become demons and has become so evil in such a way that they don't have a mind of their own. They're being propelled by others to do you evil, and they can never look into themselves and to say, this man or this woman does not deserve this. I can't allow anyone to prompt me into hurting this person because this person has never tried to hurt me. In every relationship I have, socially or intimate relationship, I've never tried to hurt anyone. I'm always into relationships for the good. But I realize that many times, social relationships have friends who turn against me because they envy my prosperity. I have people who claim to be lovers envy me because of also my prosperity and want to have more than me. So they would try to do all kind of stuff to see if they could measure themselves on me. But let me tell you this: who God bless, no man curse. And your karma is coming. It doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter where you think you can run to. It doesn't matter who you think you are and whatever you think you could imagine that is negative. It will all come against you at the end of the day because what goes around comes around. Yeah, and you must learn to do unto others as you'd have them do unto you, because I there's no place in my heart for evil against anyone. I just speak my mind. And the man or the person who speaks the truth is the most hated among men. And I come to realize that just a few people are real. A lot of these people appear to be real at the Genesis, and then it's like a seed planted. It's like you go into the woods and you find a little John Crow baby that look like that resembles a bird, and you harness it because you love raising animals or you love raising birds. But when that bird grow up, you come to realize the kind of bird it is, and you realize that you have been growing up a crow all along without knowing, because when it is small it resembles a beautiful little bird. But as soon as it grows older, you realize that you were nurturing and cherishing a John Crow. And it might sound a bit harsh to say, but it's the reality. I have been in the woods and I took crow up and thought that it was a bird. I personally have got that experience, and I grew up a John Crow, thought it was a bird, and when it gets big, I come to realize, because when the plant is small, you sometimes you ponder about the plant, but when it start bearing fruits, then you realize that, look, I thought this was a guinea tree, and then all of a sudden I come to realize it's a mango tree, or it's some other kind of plant or fruit that you could not have identified. at the Genesis. So be careful, yeah, and don't go around forgiving people too much because they take you for an idiot when you do such things. Allow yourself to move on and allow these people to face their karma. Allow them to take a pinch of what it is to be evil, to take a crush of what it is to be on the side of the devil. But always be steadfast and remember to do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. Because what goes around comes right back around. What goes around comes right back around. And I have to smile because he who smiles last. They say some people would say laugh. He who smiles last smiles the best, you know. And sometimes you need a donkey jawbone to laugh about the things that people have done for you to you. When you at the end of the day, you realize it's not to you. They have done all these things to themselves because they become an open reproach and an open disgrace into the eyes of many. And people come to realize that these people were the culprit all along, and they try to sugarcoat bitter things on their side. Be good to yourself now. We talk soon. Talk soon, okay?